Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Monday morning motivation. I am your coach, Christopher Young from formerchubbyguy.com, and Team Impossible is nothing. And today's episode, I want to talk about building momentum and how momentum can actually benefit and help you in reaching your goals. The problem is that most people never get to the point of building that momentum to where they actually see results. They quit long before they even hit that point. So imagine you're setting a goal for yourself. You want to lose weight, you want to start a business, and you're in the beginning stages of that. If you imagine that your success is a series of variety of different hills, your success is going to be at the end of, the top and at the end of each milestone of those hills. But your starting point is at the bottom of the first hill. And we never really think about all the work that we have to do to get up and over that hill. So you're pushing this gigantic boulder up this hill, and it's difficult. You got a lot of resistance against you. You got a lot of obstacles to face. And, a lot of people end up giving up because to them it's too difficult to get up and over that first hurdle. But if you persevere and if you push through, the first big obstacles and the first big hill, you start to get to the top. Once you get to the top, it's a little bit easier, which is nice because, you got a flat surface and you're able to see a little bit more like, wow, that was, I've reached my first hurdle. I've overcome the first hurdle. And then you push that boulder down the hill. And this is where the magic tends to happen. Things move a little bit faster. Things are starting to kind of come into line and you're starting to reach your first set of goals and you're like, wow, this is great. And that's where we want to ride out that momentum for as long as we can, because at some point it's going to hit the bottom of the hill and it's going to start rolling up, and you're using momentum to kind of force up there. But what you can't do is just be like, continue to try to ride that momentum and allow the momentum to kind of stop. And what it's going to do is it's going to fall right back down and you're starting over at the bottom of a hill. But if you ride out the momentum as long as you can, and then once you hit the top and you start to feel some resistance, you push it the rest of the way up and over the next hill. Yes, the second hurdle, the second obstacle in your success or in whatever your goals are, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but you're not pushing up the entire hill because you've allowed physics and momentum to bring you all the way down and up the majority of the way of the next hill, which is fantastic. And that's where a lot of businesses tend to struggle, is they kind of ride out the first one and allow themselves to never use the momentum to their favor for the next hill and just kind of fall back down to the bottom. And they're like, wow, it was going great. And then, then it just kind of fell off because they got relaxed. They got relaxed into the next set of goals. They just they expected everything to happen and they stopped doing the work. You can't stop doing the work. You can ride it out for as long as you can, but if you're doing the work alongside of riding that momentum, you're going to reach that next goal much faster, and you're able to overcome that next goal much faster, but you're going to have that resistance at some point over the next hill. But again, if you do that over and over, you can see how easy it's going to be to reach those goals and to continue to build onto that success. And that is what's more important. So learning to understand that your goals and your business and your weight loss, whatever it is that you have set for yourself, success is going to be a series of obstacles, a series of hills and things to overcome. It's never a straight line. It's never a straight shot. There's ups and downs with anything. Your weight loss goals, your business, whatever it is, there's ups and downs. But you got to learn how to ride and build the momentum and continue being active and doing the work while you have that momentum. Do not get lazy, do not get relaxed, and do not let things start to come back to you thinking, well, I've done the work, now things are going to start happening in my favor, and then you relax, and then things eventually stop, and then you're right back to where you started. So I hope that you can take that away and learn a lot from that and continue to use the momentum in your favor. But today is Monday for another week. This is episode 5, and I want you guys to really, really, really reach your goals. So use today as a learning tool to say, you know what, I have to be always working. I always have to be active. During the momentum stages, yes, you don't have to work as hard, but you have to still be doing something. You can't just relax and let it ride. Otherwise, you're going to fall right back down to the bottom. That's the main thing. Have a wonderful week. Hope this helped you guys out this week and made some sense. But we'll talk to you again next week on next episode of the Monday Morning Motivation. Have a great week. We'll talk to you guys later.